Oh yeah, Mystique is a Dragon Breath. Also a good move for against Dragon types.
Dragon Breath is the one that always does 40 damage, right? Or is that Dragon Rage?
No, that is
That's
Dragon Rage.
Yeah.
Dragon Rage always has 40 damage. In the start, it's fucking overpowered. In the late game, it's weak as fuck.
Yeah. And like, before level 5, it's OP because it basically one-shots anything. And then past that, it's weak as hell.
Well, up to level 20-ish, it's still decent clean up trash.
Yeah.
Okay, stream is live. It should have the right information as well.
Just keep battle dancing.
Did Phantom say anything of him not going to be here or something?
No idea.
He said awesome and that's it.
Yeah. Okay,
There
so
he
he's
is.
online. There we are.
I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
Next
Are
time,
we
just
missing
talk about
anyone
it.
else?
He will come in.
Yeah,
I believe this is everyone.
Ajax.
Ajax.
Ajax isn't going to be here this week. Ajax is busy this week and then comes back next week.
Okay, so we don't have Groot.
Well, Groot's going to be there, but he's just like silently watching from the shadows.
But he's Groot.
Yeah. It's really
I mean-
easy to RP Kenkus when their players are awake, or they actually say it's just I am Groot.
Oh, sweet. I've got my first resub, guys. Thanks, Lex.
Hey.
Now stop playing Now stop playing Pokemon.
I already closed it, so fuck you.
Okay, so
How many subs
last
do you have?
section.
Asa?
Huh?
How many subs do you have now?
I still think 3 or 4.
Can you not check?
Not.
Not that easy.
I only have one monitor.
So, last session, you guys successfully slayed the rather small tribe of hill giants, killing their chief and taking his stuff. You then returned to Danka, who told you of a great prophecy that he believed in and wanted to follow it, see if it was true. And he believed you guys were the chosen ones as specified in this prophecy. But the powers that be, his superiors in the army, refused to let him just send a bunch of random people out into the world without any supervision whatsoever. So you, Razak and Groot, were both tasked to keep an eye, keep tabs, kind of take notes on the party, make sure that you guys don't do anything that harms people or like the general area. But as you guys kind of go to leave, Lester takes a moment to talk to Danka alone. If there's anything you guys want to do, there's a blacksmith, there seems to be a rather small potion seller in this area. General, any gear or random items you guys would like, you can get now.
You sound like you're still recovering.
I'm not perfect, but I'm good enough.
Sure.
Nobody's perfect.
Bitch, I am perfect.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you just developed resistance. That kind of shit.
So yeah, is there anything you guys want to buy?
Did everyone remember to level up to level 8?
I did.
Was it right?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Phil,
I know.
did you get your feed?
I got Tavern Brawler because I didn't know what to buy. What to get.
Why does it choose feet?
Because
I
you
took
didn't
Tavern
want
Brawl.
more stats.
I took Tavern Brawler for 1 Constitution. I'm at 18 Constitution.
So you didn't get the other thing that you wanted.
I wanted to get magic, but I couldn't use magic with my current setup. And I couldn't get the feat that allowed me to use magic because I couldn't use magic.
Well, I took the observant one, and well, this is my passive perception.
Jesus.
This is my passive.
Okay, good to know.
Wait, what's your passive
I see it
perception now?
It's in
22.
chat.
Oh, jeez.
He saw
I
that.
see it.
And also that other thing.
I've already seen it before you even said.
And I don't even have expertise in perception. So I could buff that up to 27, I guess. Or something wasted.
I was thinking on getting expertise in intimidation. Just
Hey.
because.
Anyway, no, I don't need anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I need some space for my hat, but I already walked out of the tiny cramped room.
So, just as a note, the map that you have, the general path that you're taking, you are very familiar with. There's a forest on the way. It's only like a couple hours walk, but it's a forest that you know quite well. It's called the Forest of Angelwood Glade. You've been there many times, and especially as a druid, it's a unique area for druids of a very peaceful area of woods where there's lots of animals and lots of like really natural powers that you can come and like attune to if you find peace. And so it's like that sort of area. You haven't been there for a while, especially with the war going on. You haven't had a chance to go back, but definitely in your youth and when you were training with your tribe, you would have definitely experienced this place, so you'd know it quite well.
Okay.
Also, roll just a history check to see how much lore I can give you.
None.
A 7. You know that the
Test trees.
you know that there's a divine being closely tied to the wood. You can't remember the name off the top of your head. You haven't been there a while, and you never really paid attention to the specifics of it. But you know that there is a divine being that takes its residence in the wood, hence Angelwood.
It's Angelwood. It has magic and shit.
Yeah. So, if you guys aren't buying anything, it takes a little moment, but Lester then returns to the group, and you guys head off.
Derp.
You.
Since we fought the griffins and the stuff and those things, how long has it been since then?
A few days. Are you talking about your staff?
Yes.
Yeah, Ulvin already has his done, so yeah, you would have yours completed. Do you have the handout? Sure. I think you have the updated handout.
Which one is it?
Needle and twig. So you have needle,
Okay.
which means you have access to this character sheet. It's going to be in NPCs and under friends.
It's a pet tree.
Yeah, essentially you can.
You're a druid as well?
No, I just have a pet tree.
Yeah, you both can have the staff which you can throw into soil, dirt, and mud, and then you can summon a blight, or a needle or twig blight, depending on which staff you have.
I choose you, Blythe. And raise the leaf.
Holy shit, they are druids! Proceeds to shout in druidic to them.
Yeah.
Are you stunned? Okay.
So
Good to
you
know.
should have a handout
That's
now.
super effective against
Yep.
water.
And otherwise, the weapon is just a basic quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just some residue magic in some tree.
Yeah, it's basically just some residual magic that wasn't really anything, but you focus it down, you supplemented it with your own power, and that's allowed it to like grow. It's essentially like you had an egg and you've now like incubated it until it's become its own thing.
Basically, we put so much magic into a fucking stick until something happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. I know, of course.
Anyway,
So, yeah.
No, it's not Velvet, you're lying.
I'm not.
So yeah, you guys are heading out.
Did I remove that one?
It's a pretty smooth journey, especially with Razak leading you guys. He's like, he knows the area very well. Group to a certain extent is aware of the area around, knows the ways basically. But Razak has spent a lot more time in this kind of natural environment. He's much more
As a
confident.
raccoon.
as a raccoon. So Razak is kind of leading the way a little bit. Everyone else is kind of close behind him. If you want to talk to each other, now would be the time as you're just walking down vast fields extend. You can still see the shadow of the mountains behind to your right as you head through. There's lots of wild flowers, small groves of trees, but not big enough to really be anything.
Talk to each other.
If you have anything that you want to say.
Well, how about the prophecy we heard earlier? Did anyone?
No, because I wasn't there.
I posted it.
I know.
It's in books and text.
Yeah, I think everyone was there. Right?
Yeah, either
Yeah.
everyone was there or me and Ajax weren't.
No, everyone
Okay.
in character, everyone was there, aside from Razak and Groot. But like Razak and Groot, you know of the prophecy already. It's like a thing existing in the world that you guys would already know.
Yeah, I would be like, do you think, guys, that we already had something to do with the prophecy yet? Because shifting sand sounds familiar. If you remember, wait, I remember. Does anyone? Yeah, Lester and anyone?
Yeah,
else?
Elvin. Yeah, that was just you and me. Everybody else here wasn't.
Okay.
Everyone
yeah,
else is a replacement.
Yeah, I get what you mean, and I feel like yeah, you know what I told you just after we did that. I think a couple of those might be what I'm looking after.
Yeah, out of character. The
Okay.
only flames there reside might be the snakes.
Yeah.
And then maybe the shifting sands would have been
The-
19.
Maybe.
The kid.
Well, also
Albert.
Elvin. I got a little bit of lead. I talked to I talked to a guy, and he said there was a person in the woods down the southeast of the. It was the southeast, right?
Maybe.
It was southeast or west, something like that.
The first of the southwest of the city.
Oh, southwest. It was like to the southwest. There's a person in the woods. Not exactly sure where in the woods, but yeah. He could lead us to one of the powders, or what I'm looking for. Or maybe both.
Yeah, the main city is to the northwest. It's like on the northwest corner, and then from southeast from the city is the forest where the guy lives.
Who in our group is the best at talking? Who can make like introduction with the two new guys?
I believe I have +0. Yes, I have +0.
For
I
what?
have -1. Haha.
I have +2.
Hey, you talk.
As long as you don't talk with your sword, we're fine.
Just don't stab anybody like raw, then you're fine.
Hey, I did fine as well. I survived an army.
There was a couple of retcons, and you died to an army.
Wait, no, he survived an army. It's just
And
that
then
the
died
second
to
one
another
was
army.
a bit bigger.
The second was more organized.
Yep.
Okay, so
I
you
don't know.
guys heading past.
Shit.
See absolute oceans of green on either side of you. There's just this one dirt path which seems relatively well walked, but mostly abandoned. You don't see anyone else coming towards you or going in the same direction as you. Seems pretty empty, but it looks like it was once well walked. Eventually you can see in the distance the dark shadow of heavy greens of the forest, the Angelwood Glade. Asa, make a perception check.
Let's see, perception. There we go.
15.
That's fine.
Looking as you get closer, the shadows seem longer, darker than last time you came here. The greens seem to mold into each other more. Seems to be like almost like just like a shadow is blanketed. You're not sure what that means, but everything just seems off.
Interesting. I say that out loud, by the way.
Something seems off.
What do you see?
Can I then also do a perception check?
Well, the thing is, it's comparative. You just see a forest.
Fair.
Asa sees the forest that he knows, but something's changed.
Yeah.
You just see a forest that you've never seen before.
Those are pretty trees.
Yeah, there's more shadows than there used to be.
Maybe you change your graphic settings. No,
Funny little man.
You upped your shaders, man.
You know what? And just for that, all of you get a good berry because you're such good lads.
What? Okay.
Good berries.
You see as the vines begin to extend from the ground, and then small blueberries appear.
Senzu bean. Yeah.
Can I just keep it, or do I have to eat it now?
It maintains its power for a day.
Okay, then I put it in a pocket one.
If you eat it, you're very, very nourished, and you get 1 health extra.
One bite is enough for.
1 bite is enough to fill a man for a day.
How many of you had? 3.
3.
Anyway,
As you guys approach, did I click on something? Oh, good berry.
the more shadow forest.
You guys approach, and you get to the very edge. Whereas, like that kind of feeling of something being slightly off feels more prevalent now that you're standing right next to it, right on the edge. You see the path which you've taken maybe 1,000 times in your life. You know it incredibly well. It was once very brightly lit as the trees kind of part, leaving a space open for the sunlight to stream down. Now the trees have almost come together in a canopy, making the road completely covered in darkness with only small beams of light piercing through.
So it's dark.
It's darker. It's not dim light. You can still see because there's still light coming through, but it's much darker. Where before it was like one solid beam of light. More pinpricks.
Fireball.
As you as Lester casts light, the shadows immediately dissipate.
Who cast light?
Lester
I
did.
did. Because you know that useful spell that actually came in handy when a snake attacked me.
Glowing snake hat.
Yes.
So do you guys just continue onwards?
Sure.
Yes.
Do I want
everyone,
to stealth it?
Do be on your guard.
Do you want to stealth? I have a spell that makes this almost much harder to see.
Well, I don't know if
Hey, Derp,
Yo.
how did I get my unicorn?
magic.
Sorry.
I
You
got it from a
probably
deity. That's the thing, but we just talked about that.
What are you?
Wait, so send me the thing? Send me your class?
I didn't
I didn't realize that it was like a god thing. I thought you just had now magic to summon it.
Yes, by the way, he has a unicorn.
Yeah, I knew he had a unicorn, but I thought it was like a summonable. It was like a
We'll just kind of wake up and run. Just kind of. So this is my unicorn.
Just copy paste it and send it to him.
I just put it /WGM and enter.
We walked through the forest like.
Enter.
Why does he suddenly have a unicorn?
It just suddenly appears from behind him. Like what?
Why can I not send this? Oh, it's because I still have the fucking. Yeah.
Also, stealth could be an option, though this place. Don't wait, Derp. Does it feel like just an ominous feeling, or actually as if someone has tampered with the area?
Make a intelligence check. It's just like this feeling at the base of your skull, not like a rational thought in your head, just like an emotional base feeling of like something's wrong.
I personally think that we should go more stealthily, just in case, because I'd rather not get ambushed or have an enemy spot us.
Real quick, just because
Did
I
someone
forgot to do
pass
it.
without trace, or was this some character who died?
Lester has passed without trace.
I
Before you guys left, sorry, because I didn't realize that it was the god that gave him the unicorn. Uran, you in like that short moment when Lester's talking to the guy and you guys are just chilling, Dagorad shows up to you. You can hear his voice in your head. You feel like the light wash over you. Tells you,
Blah blah blah. Here's your unicorn.
"You've served me well. I appreciate all the work that you've done. I feel like we could do great things together. So as a little thank you, I've gotten you a gift. It's waiting outside for you."
I move outside.
Yeah, so Uran goes outside first.
I got
and
a
you see
pony.
A shimmering unicorn.
No, he goes outside and there's like a donkey
My little
with, like, a
pony,
cone on the head.
my little pony.
Bone.
You hear Daggerad again say, "For all your efforts, he's here to aid you."
Yeah. With that.
Also, by the way,
with that
Aaron, I am
ominous
never
feeling.
not gonna see this unicorn as Kieran.
So with the ominous feeling and the discussion of should we stealth, I decided I'll just say yes. Let's just stealth, and with that, I morph into my female cedar form.
Okay.
And you what?
You see this rather like
Yes,
like
you did
7
it.
foot, right?
Yeah, I was a 7 foot
Oh.
tall
Yeah.
guy.
So you see this 7 foot tall, really beefy looking Goliath suddenly begin to shift. His body morphs, his arms extend, his face folds down, and you see him turn into this giant spider.
Anybody got
I
any
take a
phone?
few steps back, like nope, 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 nope.
Oh, let me go into stealth. Becomes bigger.
No, he
Hey,
actually becomes
screw
shorter,
you.
but he retains like the same mass.
Oh, what the fuck? That's a 4.
You have...
Okay, so I'm
So
casting
stealth.
Pass Without a Trace now then.
Yeah. So everyone, you have a plus 10
Why
to
with
this. So,
disadvantage?
Plus
Yeah.
10.
so you're on 21. Yeah, armor.
Because I'm using heavy armor.
Yeah, so after you have 21.
Oh my god.
23.
I'm trying.
Argard
That-
rip. And
That's
just
still a
rolled.
1. So yeah. Whoops.
So that's a 31 from Uran.
I'm
so
34. I got
34.
19.
Okay, all of you basically vanish. All of you begin to go using the shadows to your advantage, staying on the path, but saying like going slow, being careful of your movements. And then Ulvin is a little bit like 10 feet behind, hitting every dry leaf and every stick he can possibly find. You just hear this cacophony of everyone sneaking, and then just.
Ouch.
Also, Argard, with your passive perception, you could still see me.
Yeah,
At one point, you
can't
hear
see
ah,
me.
poof,
easily.
and then
What the fuck is 34?
Because he
That's his
rolls physically instead of via roll 20, so that's his stealth check.
so you rolled a
How the
24.
fuck are you 34?
No, he
Because
rolled
he used the
24 and then
spell.
passed without a
okay,
trace.
okay. Never mind then.
So yeah, at one point you do hear and Ulvin say, ah, shit, and then get back to his feet and continue.
I'm still scared of the spider. So I really have trouble concentrating on my being stealthy.
Also, I'll just walk
I'm
up
just
through.
gonna make this a character trait now that my character just hates spiders.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'll,
it, I'm gonna
I'll
make
just climb up walls as well, and on the trees and stuff.
Okay. As you guys are traveling through Razak, you see the spider kind of climb up the side of the tree and begin climbing across the canopy, upside down, kind of keeping low into the darkness. You see in the middle of the path, coming up. A tree, no leaves, just a stump of a tree in the direct middle of the path. Asa, make a perception check.
Do it.
19.
This is out of the ordinary. I'm not sure what this is, but this wasn't here before.
Dear tree, can you move?
It does look like just the tree's grown in the middle of the path.
I mean,
As you guys kind of, is anybody reacting to that?
I would know that this tree is not supposed to be on
I'm
the path. so
I'm
I would
staring
just
at it
walk
with
around
all 8 eyes.
Okay.
Because I can't talk in spider form.
What if I give you tongues?
All of you, so
That's
all of you
not
kind of,
possible because my
come
spider knows no languages, so tongues doesn't work.
You know Druidic? What I know.
Not in spider form.
Oh,
No, it's not that he doesn't know how to speak, it's
just
that he
can't
can't
speak.
speak.
He literally has no vocal cords.
And
So-
spiders don't even have their own language.
No, they have body
No,
language.
but you can you retain your mental stats. You do know that.
Yes, but you are restricted to hand and mouth actions of your chosen animal.
I
So-
know. But
That means I cannot speak as a spider
can
because my
speak.
spider doesn't have
Yeah.
any languages known. I still understand the common druidic and
sure. I got it.
giant.
as
I
you
got it.
guys come up to this tree stump, Olvin, loud as fuck, behind you, just comes up. It stands like 10 feet away, just in the middle of the path, into a smaller beam of light, just on him. No hiding it all. Just, that's a tree. Suddenly, the tree breaks in half, and there's a dark shadow. There's a loud crack, which kind of startles some of you. Just, and there's a dark, empty shadow within the tree. And from within the shadow, you see 2 lights suddenly appear.
2 lights or 2 legs?
2 lights, like eyes, in the shadow.
Ah, gotcha. Do I know what creature that is?
Make an intelligence check.
Has intelligence.
Yep, just straight intelligence. Or a nature check. Either one. Do you have,
Can do nature is.
do you have
well.
proficiency in nature?
I do have proficiency in nature.
Oh, so then add your proficiency to then 14.
Wait, what would that be? If
It's a
nature
three.
just yeah, it would be. Okay. It's
So
then
it's
15,
17.
right?
It's a 17 that you rolled then.
Yeah,
Oh
17.
yeah, 17. 17. Sorry.
So you're 17? You've heard of something like this. You're not exactly sure what it is, you're not sure what it's called, but you know that there are beings of nature which are made from souls somehow. You're not sure how, but they're like mortal souls put into these tree-like forms. The eyes kind of peer out, and suddenly you hear a ksh, ksh. 2 arms appear. One shaped like a rudimentary club, the other one, the arm extends from where a hand would be. A large disc, like a shield, appears just at the end of its arm. It then creaks up onto 2 legs. It's relatively small, but it comes to your eye level. It's around about 4 feet tall, and kind of walks up to you.
What are you trying to talk?
That's like it's making noises. Just,
Oh, okay.
do
I
you
was
speak?
like, did
do you speak
guys use the
Sylvan?
microphone?
do you speak Sylvan?
What? No.
I do.
Oh.
Yes.
I do.
So yeah. So Uran, you hear the creature go up and say, "Who are you?"
Okay.
When I say instead of where I walk up to it, I would walk up to it. I walked up to Ulvin.
Okay. It doesn't react. It's just its head doesn't move. The lights within the shadow just change and like turn to look at you. Who are you? You're not from around here.
I talk back in Sylvan, so probably no one would understand me.
Yeah, no one understands this. They all sound like basically R2D2 noises.
Beep boop.
Do do do.
He looks down a bit because, well, as you said, the thing is 4 foot tall.
Yeah.
And he just, with a smile on his face, from what I know, we are friends, or well, friendly people.
Friends. Cocks his head to the side.
Well, we mean you no harm. That's a good thing.
Are you warriors?
Some of us, yes.
Maybe you can help me. Quick, follow me. Turns around and begins running.
I thought somebody like going, guys. He's saying to follow him.
Giant spider walks after.
You see it running down the path, and then about 50 feet away, it takes a sharp left, runs straight into the forest. It's just as you guys continue to follow him.
I mean, I won't take the initiative to follow it, but if you guys go.
I go there. It doesn't
Okay.
look it doesn't look like an enemy.
Well, it didn't kill us yet.
Yeah,
So,
it didn't kill us, so it's not an enemy yet.
It didn't attack, so it's friendly.
okay, yeah. Before trap. Okay, I guess we follow it then.
Yeah.
Out of stealth, everyone, or does someone?
I
try
stay
to
in
keep on
stealth.
Okay.
That is
Yeah,
fine.
maybe that's for better now that I think about it.
I just
Like
follow.
it matters in your case.
I go out of stealth. Uh-huh.
You suddenly walk more quietly.
Yes.
So
Yeah, maybe we should
you guys are running after, and then as soon as you come off the path, it just gets insanely dark. You can still see light, but it's very, very dim, very dark. You can see the shadow of the small wood creature running through the forest. So you know generally the direction that you're going, but it gets much, much darker. As you're running through, you eventually suddenly go from this really, really dark, almost oppressive feeling, just it's almost suffocating, the shadows all the way around you, into suddenly a burst of light as you enter a clearing with no trees, other than one standing right in the middle. There's this big open space of field.
Huh. That was a bit blinding.
Well, like, it's just the transition between complete darkness to some bright daylight.
Yeah, it's a bit blinding.
It's a bit blinding, but it's not. You aren't blinded effect-wise.
Oh, and he's not here yet. I didn't summon him yet.
What does it look like?
Oh, you can summon it.
Ah, something like that.
You're large?
It's not like our needle.
Yes, all my transformations are large at the moment.
You guys want to place yourself generally in that area?
Should have climbed on you and used you as a mount.
I was there.
That is a possibility.
Let's do it!
Wait, what?
I thought you were scared of spiders.
I am a large.
That's a roll perception.
I am a
13.
large creature,
Okay.
so I am mountable.
Female steeder rolls a perception.
So you guys come into this kind of clearing. You see the word says, "Thank you," and then runs straight into the tree. You see magic suddenly, green magic appear as a door opens as he runs straight through and vanishes.
I look at the door.
As he runs through and vanishes, closes.
I look at the place where the door was.
Or is it still there?
Looks like a tree.
Now I summon him. Come here, unicorn.
Everyone roll initiative.
I already summoned him, so fuck you.
My thing is,
I need
my
to read
token
this.
is not updated.
Full
Oh.
health, regardless of any damage.
I think about it, my token also has the right amount of. Isn't that the thing that the DM can actually
There
select
is.
that the health gets automatically?
There is.
Like,
Yeah, there is. I have
refreshed?
no idea how to do that.
And let's
I'll
wait with-
check it for you.
Let's wait with that for after the session, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I will do it manually. Whatever.
I
God damn
don't
it.
know, I don't know if my unicorn
Oh,
has the
done.
same
I
initiative.
think
Does it say so in your feed?
I don't see. I'm
Click
not
the
reading
feed.
it, but it's.
Oh, I done it.
Yeah.
I know how to do it.
Celestial companion.
Initiative.
Guess still.
Yes.
Why are you still on disadvantage?
Doesn't matter in this case.
Why?
It
Yeah,
kind
because
of
the
does.
first
You go
roll
from
was a 2.
you get 5 initiative if you didn't roll a disadvantage. So it
No,
would
because
be
the first
9.
roll the first roll is a 2.
Alright,
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't advantage. Never mind. Unicorn immediately.
I'm great at
adjacent.
this.
Dun, dun, dun. It doesn't say anything regarding same or different turns, so rule of thumb, summons go on the same turn.
Okay. $18.2. 0.2.
I keep my owl away in the
Alright.
pocket dimension.
And I also need the best part about this unicorn. Even if it dies, I can resummon it.
Yeah, quick question, Derp.
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
female speeder has a +3 initiative, but I believe my own token only has a +0 or a +1. Would that
Your-
change if I faint as the speeder?
No, I know. Just
Mm.
initiative stays.
I'm not sure. I'll give you the 19.
Okay.
Good question.
As you guys, out of suddenly nowhere, seeing this creature vanish into the tree, Uran instinctively casts Celestial Companion. All of you kind of look like, what the fuck? The fuck? And then you hear this kind of ghastly noise.
Motherfucker, this is... Ugh. Oh, there
Was
he
it
is.
also Sylvan?
That's a hag.
You're a hag. Sorry.
You sure it's not a crone?
Yeah, it looks from The Witcher. What was it again? I think Igni and was a good counter and what?
Let's just. Okay, grave hag.
Uran, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, that's depressing.
You're the
I need you to make
Ninquan.
a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You have Quen,
15.
right?
Huh?
I'm sorry, my bad.
Never mind.
Okay. You kind of instinctively look towards it, and suddenly you can see this heavy shoal of black cloth that covers its entire body. You can see its face peek out. You see dark eyes glaring into you, and you get this sudden feeling of fear, terrible, deep fear, as the darkness burns into the back of your mind. But you manage to close your eyes just in time and hold on. You shake your head and you come through. But you know that this gaze was terrifying.
And that's a Constitution saving throw? Interesting.
Yeah, Sphere's gone.
So,
First up, I'm gonna leap.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Jump up to 90 feet vertically and or the speed is at least 30 feet.
Hmm.
Fly as a fly!
Jumping spider.
As you see this giant spider just leap through the air and land behind it.
Asa, what's your AC? Never mind. Natural 20. You take...
Why do I get an attack at me?
Because you are unfortunately failed the perception check, and thus the creature standing right behind you gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh no, sudden enemy behind you.
Oh, so there was another enemy there. Oh.
Yeah, it was right behind him. He rolled a 21 on his stealth. So yeah, you take 25 points of damage as you don't see it coming. You just, as you leap off the tree, you feel this hand come up and grasp you and like pull on your leg, and suddenly it like the actual pull itself doesn't really feel it. It's almost like someone giving you like a burn on your arm. You know, like when you were kids when they like rub the arm. It feels like that. But then this shock of necrotic pain shoots through your leg, but you manage to jump and fly over, landing right behind the creature.
Anyway, to attack.
Sticky leg. Sticky leg.
That misses.
Well, shit.
Sticky legs.
As a bonus action, I can heal on my turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to expand a level level 3 spell slot to heal. But this character sheet from my druid is very slow, so I'll just roll it.
Too much stuff on it.
You can, yeah, basically. You can continue with Lex's turn, so I can just roll it.
No, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fair. A scary spider scared of something.
Why Constitution, for fuck's sake?
That's what it says in the book.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I'll just wait till this.
So you need to make the Constitution
yeah,
saving throw.
I know. It's just that the page keeps freezing whenever I open my druid's page.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's just
you're,
like a classic slash roll, and then your.
you use the modifier from the spider. Because that's where your constitution is coming from.
I know, but the thing is, I have the heal thing set up on my druid's page.
Yeah.
Which is why I opened it, which is why it froze.
You can double tap to minimize it on your name, so that you don't have to open the page.
I
close
don't know
it
why I
again.
needed to make that con save because I was behind it,
Okay.
but here's the con save.
No, as you jump through the air, its gaze shifts from Uran and looks at you, and you can see now the horrible gaze from beneath the rags as it looks towards you, and you feel the sudden wave of fear. But then you land behind it, and you manage to shake it off, and try to attack.
And I heal for 22.
Yep.
Holy
Nice.
what?
You heal for 22, and then take 5 damage. As this sudden, you feel sick to your stomach. Just being near this creature seems to hurt you.
He has a deathly aura. Fuck.
So yeah,
I wonder, do I have anything against that?
Also, the thing is that was a 3rd level heal for me in my wild shape.
It's kind of like a almost lesser version of Cure Wounds.
Also, as a quick note, the creature that's standing there by Asa, at the end of its turn, it seems to like kind of shrivel up and come closer to itself, almost in pain from being in the light. It's just kind of shriveling up, still alive, still staring, looking menacing, but it's like kind of curled up a little bit.
Sadly, it was kind of killing something. Because I think I have
just-
daylight. Yeah, I have
Just
daylight.
standing there, menacingly.
I have daylight, but I think it's kind of killing something when I make it burn to shrimps.
Just do your turn, Lex.
I know. Yes. What is kind of a turn if I mounted the unicorn?
I believe mounting is an action.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mount the unicorn,
Oh no.
and bonus action. I
Ma-
whisper something to Asa.
Lax, mounting is half your movement. I just
Oh.
checked it.
Thanks.
Oh,
So it's not an action, you just take half your movement, just get up there.
okay.
Now I'm a unicorn. I now have a movement speed of 50.
Yeah, and you're whispering things in my ear. What whispers?
Suck.
Suck. Here. You regain the other. You regain the other missing health that you're missing.
Oh no.
Oh no. His poor 5 health.
No, there's more. There's 8.
In before the spider is death.
Do you do anything?
And as my main turn, because I still have a turn left. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Women's range, 30 feet range.
So
What's your eyes?
Oh, this is too far away. Oh, it's on the other tree.
Literally everyone behind him.
Okay, so Ulven, Bjorn, and Lester, you'll get 5 hit points extra.
Yay.
5 maximum hit points. Yeah.
Yeah, you gain 5 max hit points.
And that's my turn.
Fucking hell, Lester.
What?
Yeah.
Your health bar is so broken for me. It's just give me the posting.
I went to go check mine on my sheet and apparently it just disappeared.
There, that's just.
I don't really like it on the health bar on my token.
Yeah. You just,
Things we shouldn't have seen.
It doesn't really matter because it's just the next turn.
I think they're just really dehydrated.
Pour some water over him.
They have asthma.
Oops.
And this is why I don't use water hacks in the middle of the forest.
And
Does
any...
someone understand them?
Well, they're speaking common, but they're just making that.
Oh, okay.
No, they are actually
Same
speaking.
noises are common.
Yeah, no, when this one came out, the shots said, "Comes."
Shades of Naxxramas? What are they doing in this D&D world?
Nax is out, guys!
Can confirm. Nax is out.
Gonna go into the shade of the tree.
Oh! Oh wait, is it another one or... It's another one.
Yes, that's one that came from all the way up top.
So the person with the 22 perception. You see it.
Aura, make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn it. There. What do you do?
You succeed. You take 10 necrotic damage. And
5.
no, like you can't really see its eyes, but you feel the glare begin to like sap your strength. So you take 5.
Yes.
Like the darkness and the death of its stare boring into you kind of drains you for a second. Ends its turn. It's the next one, which is the one behind Asa.
That was behind Asa.
That was behind Asa. Ulven, make a Constitution saving throw. You take 29 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my goodness.
As the creature, you don't even see the creature, you're not even aware that it's behind you. You just suddenly feel this ripping pain in your chest. You feel this darkness. You feel exhausted for a split second. You just feel drained.
How many damage?
29. 29 necrotic damage.
He is basically nearly dead.
Yeah. Wait a moment.
That's the game, so your health.
How much health do you have, Argart?
Argard has like 40 health at most.
Well, 36 normally, but +5 with the buff I have
So
41. So now minus 29. For some reason, something doesn't work. Why? Okay, now, right?
Yeah.
12. Yeah, that should be all right. Yeah, I have 12 health left. Okay. Yeah. I should do something where I defend myself against.
Make a box around you,
Right.
yourself.
I mean, I could do a box around.
Just
that
make
they
an
can't
illusion
see,
of a tree around yourself. They can't see, but you can.
I don't even have my silent image anymore. I can only use major image.
Now use minor image. You're tiny. You're
No, I don't have. That's not my.
He
That's minor
unprepared it.
illusion.
minor illusion.
No, but I could make it a. Could I do that? Actually? Wait a minute. How big is major image again? Let me check.
15.
20
15 or
foot
20
cube.
foot.
20.
20-foot cube. So that would be. I could make it so everyone is in there, right?
Except for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, every important one is in there.
Then
Okay,
would
go
we
fuck
be able to
yourself.
see out of it?
If I make it like not a hollow cube, but literally a cube, you would be able to see out of it because you realize
if
it's
you
an
make it
illusion,
if
can
you
see
make it a
through.
solo because you if he makes it a solid cube because and then you'll touch it because you're in the solid cube, you can see through.
The fucking hexagon pattern really throws me off. Okay, where would be 20? Okay, 20 would be how many squares? I'm stupid.
Just just put an aura around yourself, then you can check.
No, wait.
20.
There you go.
Thanks. Something like that. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, let's just say I make. Actually, can I make it very bright? No, that wouldn't work, right? Anyway, I will make a white sphere that's not see-through. Not sphere. A white box that's not
Cube.
see-through, but
A solid
For us.
opaque black box. Or whatever color you wanted. White?
white.
A
But yes.
solid opaque white box.
Yes, around us. Because I just got watched at very meanly. And I guess, yeah, that's my turn. Ouch.
Okay.
My turn now?
Nope. Can hear.
Another one!
That's 4 of them.
Darkness.
Darkness Calls. That's another Hearthstone card, right?
Which one? Darkness Calls? I think so.
You were not prepared.
Fucking Illidan! No!
Do not play spell. Wait, this is spells.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
Tron.
I am Mal'Ganis.
I am a turtle!
I am a turtle. Put your face in the light.
What?
Well met. Greetings, Trevor.
Incredible!
Extraordinary.
Moving.
So,
Still trying to think now. I'm just gonna.
Aha!
Just gonna stay there and hide. So that's a 20 stealth.
Yeah, person with 20 passive perception can see it.
Yeah, so Ulva knows where it's at. The rest of you.
38. Oh,
What's
this is
38?
Mr. Max Health. Thanks, Asa.
Yeah, I responded.
That's his turn. Lester.
I can see things, right?
This one is stealth for 20. Everything else you
Yeah.
can see.
And
Okay.
you are in the cube, so the cube
This
is...
one here, gonna take two shots, both.
Okay.
Natural one for the first one.
Maybe.
Strikes the tree.
And 13 for the second one.
13 misses.
Oh, I missed.
Or was it a
One arrow just. You see it crack a tree branch off of that tree as the tree branch then falls to the floor. The second one, you shoot it more close to the creature just slowly moves out the way as the arrow flicks by their head.
Damn, I'm off today. Bonus action, conjure arrows, and
Okay. So, is that end your turn?
yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
I move here.
Okay.
Okay, so I get advantage on the attacks, right?
Yep.
That was flanking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
Benjamin,
This.
Benjamin was Lester, right?
Yeah, that's Phantom.
Mhm.
And I might as well use action surge. So, and this. And this.
Get a calculator real quick.
And I'm gonna re-roll the damage on the final hit because I rolled a 2. So
13
I don't think they have that much health.
plus
64.
12,
Yeah.
64.
so the last hit deals
So 67.
deals 13 plus 7, 20, 21. The last hit
Wait.
deals 21, not 12.
Yeah, I was about
Okay, so
I was about to say, why did you re-roll 2d8?
so plus 9, so
Because I have-
73.
73. How do you want to do this?
I hit it in the head like 4 times straight.
Yeah,
just smash
how
it.
we do it?
It brings you a heavy great ball up and then down, smashing it across the head as you hear the first strike, second strike, third strike, fourth strike. Nothing. It
Wait,
just
you only
crumbles.
died after 4th strike?
The
The fourth hit,
hammer
it's
Big Bang
like
combo.
it's just slammed into the ground, and you see it kind of dissipate into shadow and darkness, and then it sinks into the ground.
All I can imagine is Fel just beating it on the head 4 times, driving it into the ground like a log.
That's basically what happened. It is very dead.
Phantom or Lester.
Yeah,
Max health is with or without a buff.
that was without.
Okay, thanks. I know. I'm writing down everybody's max health so I can heal people.
Okay.
You do. Is that at the end of your turn?
I can't do shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
No.
Oh no!
Because you were
I got scratched!
no, you were standing in front of it, so you took rotting flesh
feel the sudden-
because you looked.
Yeah, you feel the sudden aching in you, this loss of energy.
Didn't explode.
How much is Bjorn's maximum?
85. I'm at 80.
So
Okay.
that's with the buff, 85.
What? What buff? I
You
didn't
got
get a
80.
buff.
You got 80.
Yeah, you got 5. You got plus 5.
Oh, so I'm at 90 then.
Yeah.
No, I'm at 85 then.
Yeah, with 90 as your max.
Okay, so I got everyone's health.
Spider Pro's turn.
Spider Bro, Spider Bro.
Leave!
Spider Bro's gonna leap again.
Whee!
You do.
Boing.
All of you hear the sudden audible boing
Boing.
Boing!
As the spider just launches to the other side of the tree.
Do I need to
Oh,
give
he
another
shoots his
con
string
save?
and used it like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Derp.
Yep.
Another con save? Or was the tree in the way for him to look at me?
Whatever creature says. It was looking at you.
Contest!
So yeah, no, it doesn't. You can't.
So no?
Yes and no. Yeah, no save.
Okay.
Sticky leg!
22!
That hits.
Cool, it's considered grappled.
Yeah, it's stuck to S's leg.
You just kind of kick it, like almost flicking it with your spider's leg, and it just becomes stuck to your leg.
Gotcha, bitch!
Yeah.
Turn its face onto the
Not that.
ground. So it can look at you.
That's it.
Okay. You take 5 necrotic damage.
No!
Oh no.
Yes.
Whatever.
So you
we-
again feel this sudden just drain of energy.
There you go.
The next one. Uran.
Yeah, me.
What do you do?
Two similar names.
Me, I am gonna heal the person that got hit a lot.
So, the one who's behind you.
Yeah!
Make a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it!
Wait, what?
Why?
Because he
Oh,
didn't say he was looking away. I was waiting to see if he looked
There.
away.
Remember, I have a +5 at least on Constitution saving throws.
I'm also
don't-
still
wait.
wondering why, because he's in the opaque cube. So there
So
wouldn't
this
be a line of sight,
does
right?
it mean the opaque cube doesn't help?
It's a creature that can see the creature. So if Oran can see it and doesn't avert, say at the start of his turn he averts his eyes, he has to take the saving throw.
I don't look towards it. Well, I don't look
You
at it.
can't say that now. I said, so
Okay.
what do you do?
Okay.
If you say,
Okay.
okay, I avert my eyes, that's what I was waiting for. But you just said you turn to
Yeah,
Oran.
okay.
So
It's a 19.
yeah, you succeed. Which actually, the one time I actually roll semi-decently with this guy, you don't take any damage. You manage to, like, you see it staring at you and feel the sudden rush of, like, energy loss and pain, aching feeling within you, but you manage to shake it off and turn to face Ulfin.
Okay. Yeah. Submit. Wow, that's a crappy roll. You get 30 from a cure wounds,
Well, that's still great. Thanks.
and
Do you say something like
Cure
"Avert
wounds
your
is just a
eyes,
touchy.
please"?
so because I need to touch you, I
It's
ride over
slap
to you on
time.
my unicorn.
Wait, I also heal for 12?
So you heal for 25,
Here, you're back up to the full health.
basically.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, those +5 I got earlier, they were temporary max
Yeah.
now, or just
No,
That goes to your
permanent
max.
max.
Correct.
Permanent,
Oh, sorry, I'm
permanent
37
max for a time.
now. So
Yeah,
that would be
max health for
37.
8 hours.
Yeah.
37 out of 36. Cool. More healthy than to start with. Yay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
The grappled one.
The one that grappled attempts to swing at you.
It can't, right?
It's grappled. It has disadvantage, but it can still make a melee.
I'm
Yeah.
for
15 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
From underneath the shoal of like dark cloth, you see this long, twisted, gnarled hand, like a rotting hand, which had been almost pulled and stretched out from what was once a humanoid form, is now these twisted, bony, long, pale fingers. As it suddenly reaches out and goes around and scratches along you, like as it's like grappled from its back, it turns around and scratches, catching you on the leg. So you take 16. You take 4 points of bludgeoning and 12 points of necrotic damage. As it hits you and it hurts, and then there's a sudden wave of aching pain.
By the way,
Yeah, I don't think I have any resistances. So what's the total?
16.
Derp,
Yo.
you said that grappled, like gave disadvantage. It doesn't, by the way.
There's grappled. Your speed becomes 0 and you can't benefit from any bonus to speed.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you disadvantage on attacks.
Okay.
Just,
Okay. So,
I'll just.
So-
Yeah,
It would be restrained, right?
And
I'll just.
if grappler's incapacitated, no, restraint is something completely different.
Yeah.
Restraint
yeah.
is a different status.
It also
yeah,
gives you what it does if you hover over it and the character sheet under your skills.
yeah, restraint is the one that has disadvantage.
Okay,
No.
not divide by 0.
it hits you.
And 17. Okay.
Let's see how it ends its turn. This one staying the cover of the trees. It's over to Bjorn. Bjorn,
Yeah.
I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I think he has like an even higher constitution than me.
You take 5 points of necrotic damage. As you can feel from off in the trees, you can feel it burn into you.
Okay.
Deals with the max health.
Ulvin.
Did anyone say that we have to avert our eyes? Probably not, right?
No one noticed.
No one has said anything in character.
Yeah. Okay, then.
37.
Wait, how do I even fire a spell without looking at the creature?
You have disadvantage.
You use your owl.
And then you kill
Wait,
your owl.
what would happen if I look through the eyes of my owl? Does my owl get the damage or do I get the damage? No.
Probably the owl.
I think
And
the
you
owl
can-
does.
How about magic missile?
Magic missile doesn't require aim. It's instantly
Yep.
homing.
Okay. Then, you know what?
Level 4
Missile.
magic missiles.
Yes, level 4 magic missile.
Go for it.
But I see a perfect line
Magic
over
missile.
here.
Wait, do I have
There's a perfect line. 0 acceptable casualty. I think my cat
Look,
just walked
a perfect
straight into my
line.
desk.
Go fuck yourself.
Line.
Well, I do have
wait,
the
do I have to-
advantage that if I break animal form, that I just return in my Goliath form.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Do I
At
have
full
rules
health.
like this?
Yeah.
Wait.
Technically, I don't have to heal you.
Look, a
S4.
perfect
Oh, okay.
line.
So how often do I repeat it?
4 times if you're
Once more for each level above, so it would be how often?
Well, it's-
3 plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Six.
6 times.
Look, a perfect line. See? You hit 3 enemies.
Oh, I should
Four.
have said to which one, right?
You rolled.
You rolled 4 out of 6 at the moment.
Yeah.
No, he's rolled 6 out of 6. The first roll does does 4d4.
Wait, what? Why is the other first one?
It's magic missile. When you
Oh,
cast
I
magic
forgot.
missiles as a
Ah, I
as
see
in
what
a
I did
higher
wrong.
level spell, it
okay.
works a weird way.
So yeah, the first 11 damage is the first
So-
3, and then you have 3
yeah.
separate
It's
darts.
11
It's
plus
3
3.
plus 1, 2 plus
14.
1, 3 plus 1, 2 plus 1.
Yeah, so it's 14 plus 12. So 16, 20.
In the first set,
20
it ignores the
26.
+1 per dart.
That's because
Can I put
magic
it
missile-
towards the stealth one?
you have to repeat.
You don't know where he is right now.
Okay, then.
He did know, right? Because of his passive perception.
Oh no, yeah, your mass perception is higher than 20, so yeah, you would.
Yeah.
You see.
So
Yeah.
you're blessing the stealth one with all your spells?
You see everyone.
Yeah, I just gonna
In-
hit the stealth one.
In that case, I just noticed something based on your first card that doesn't add 3 damage from the higher level cast. So
Yeah. So it's 26 damage.
I'm confused. I accidentally made it level 4. I should have done it level 1 and then rolled it 6 times. That would have been easier, right?
that would make it easier to separate. Yes.
Yes. So should I maybe just roll?
Nah, it's
the other
doable.
No,
It's
it's fine.
doable.
No, it's
It's
They're
fine. It's
killer.
fine. 26 damage on all
But
6
for
of
the
those
future,
darts.
I will always cast Magic Missile at level 1 and then just
Yeah.
continue to
okay.
repeat.
And then does that end your turn?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna move up to here. That's all.
You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
I do?
Yep.
Okay. Wait,
Again,
what's the way of me avoiding that?
you can't.
Okay, whatever.
That's just an automatic thing.
Okay.
It's like tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
It's like a clock. Keeps on ticking.
Just gonna-
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. This creature comes out from
The shadow realm.
comes up in the shadows and stands by the cube and just hand comes from underneath the rags, suddenly appears, passes through the illusion and comes back within.
Faker.
Well, shit, it can see now.
Sees all of you 3 standing there. But it doesn't do anything else because it can't on that turn. So yeah,
A phantom.
Lester.
Lester.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking book it over here. And then take 2
Smoke
shots
cloud.
at it.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, if we can
Have
get further,
smoke
actually.
cloud.
Then we get here.
Okay.
And
Then I'm gonna
this.
take 2 shots at him. Little sharpshooter.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
That's 25 to hit for the first one.
Hits.
Okay. Dealing.
Did I hear you say that you took the sharpshooter feat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
27 points of damage.
27.
Yep.
Okay.
Second shot is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Dealing another 27 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just 2 shots straight in the head.
2 arrows, the blinding light of the radiance seeming to burn into its form as in its face. You can't see where its really head is. You just arrows stick out of its heavy shoal. Freezes up and collapses, dissipating into dust.
And yeah, that ends my turn.
And you take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, damn.
It tickles.
Tickles of that.
Bjorn.
Okay. I move here. I get advantage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go for this. And then wait, then I roll. I use a superiority die for precision strike, so I add 1d8 to the roll. Gonna go.
Yeah.
15. Does it hit? Derp. 15.
Yes, 15 just barely manages to hit.
Okay, first one hits for 23. Then I go for a second one, and I'm gonna do the same thing
Let's do superiority die.
with another superiority die for a precision strike. +7.
19.
That
So-
also hits.
So yeah, I deal grand total of 49 damage.
Bring the heavy grey maul around the side of your head. Looks comically huge. Wield it with strength. It looks badass. Just pummels him against Asa's leg. Asa, you kind of like you can feel the force of the blows, but you don't actually take any of them.
Angry chittering noises.
Do you end your turn?
Can't do anything else.
5 points of necrotic.
I'm dying!
You're
Slowly.
70 You're on 75 health.
No, I'm at
I'm-
70 health.
I'm going to bite
What
the
about-
guy that's on my leg.
What about the
Okay.
+5 you had?
Still.
Misses. So
Okay.
It's advantage, right? Because I'm also
yeah, flanking.
22 to hit.
22 hits. So you
Then
do
would it be
five.
the first damage?
It would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
the first
It's
one.
the first one, so 5, and then makes a
DC
12. Succeeds it. So then it takes 5
4.
plus 4.
So 9 damage.
How do you want to do this? It's exactly
You read
9.
the
It is on
phrase.
9 HP.
Well, it's stuck to my leg, so I just bite it in the shoulder.
You just bite it.
His head off.
It tastes
Gets cut off.
fucking horrible. You get this horribly bitter, rotten meat taste in your mouth. It's just like almost burns against your teeth as you hear the creature
Don't
and
think it's
dissipate.
like-
In your mouth, you get like you bite something solid, but then turns into like sand and dust and grit, which is in your mouth.
How is that dust tasting, man?
The dust is fucking hot.
Also, spiders
Tastes
don't
like
have
ass.
No, you mean ash.
teeth.
And since I didn't move yet, I can use my movement to leap.
Flying spiders!
I'm back
Boing.
to bird.
Well,
Fly like a bird.
Surprise,
I guess
motherfucker.
now it's time for lightning bolt, right?
Exactly.
And I take
You
5
bounce
necrotic.
across.
I see a perfect
Yep,
line.
as you end your turn, you take 5 necrotic.
No. They're on 12, right, Asa?
Yes.
Okay.
Uran.
Yes, my turn.
Yep, you're okay.
Yes, healing word on Bjorn. Yeah,
Okay.
60 feet. 60 feet is in my range, right? You need to see how far away he is. Oh, it is. Thanks! My character sheet was in the way. Wow, crappy roll. You're again 9.
And then are you gonna run over and touch
9.
me?
I majestically gallop over to him.
Okay.
You're still on oh.
Majestically gallop.
Can I
Like,
say, that thing
A
can be summoned-
rainbow flowing out of your ass. Just hold
That
your fire.
thing can be summoned for 16 hours.
Play Nyan Cat. That
That's whatever.
You
Yeah.
could pay to cure wounds. Here, another 15.
Okay, I'm at full HP.
So you're now 90. Yay!
No, I'm at. Actually, no. Wait.
And I'm fucking dying.
I am. No, wait, yeah.
Okay, so you're 90. Movement is 32. Okay, I got it for myself.
The 90s.
Only person I'm missing is normal human form Asa.
What?
Normal
As is-
human form Asa is 68.
Yup.
Thanks.
I said that as well. When you asked
Oh,
if it
then
was
it's-
my steeder held.
I didn't hear that then. Or see that.
Is everyone so healthy?
Because we
With
have
my
more
muscle
than a
burning.
D6 for health.
I have 78 health currently. Yeah, that's my turn.
He's done.
It's the end of your turn.
Alright,
Creature by acid turns around.
I move here.
So you need to make a. Oh, if you move there, you take 5 damage.
Okay. I don't care. I have a lot of health.
So make a Constitution saving throw.
And there. 14.
You hear the sound, and you feel the sudden withering thing, but you manage to hold on, like holding your breath for a second, enduring the pain as you succeed the throw, and thus only take 11 damage. 11 necrotic.
That says on 1.
No, the female steeder is on 1.
Ass is
Remember-
still at full HP.
Remember, any damage you get now is counted over.
Yeah, and the overflow damage.
Ulvin.
Oh,
Go, midget.
that was Ulvin. I thought you said over again.
Ulvin.
Yeah.
Midget.
How? Wait, do I even see if it looks any injured or something?
It looks. Move the ruler.
Fuck.
Yeah, it looks untouched.
Fair enough.
Give me a sound.
Scorching ray.
You have disadvantage on all of them,
On. Oh, no.
unless you're looking straight at it.
Oh, yeah. I guess I won't risk it. I go with disadvantage. So do I
Just-
roll again?
Yeah, to fix that
Wait,
26.
I will-
Use your owl!
I roll normal once again. So the first one
Yes,
would be
normal
and then
ones,
the
and then
rest I will
repeat.
roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many is it in total again?
3.
3 at the first possible level.
Yeah, I made it.
So the first one, you hear the one scream, and then you hear 2 balls hit 2 trees nearby. First one.
Yay! Burn the forest!
Angry
Got the forest again,
noises.
apparently.
Yes.
Also, not again. That's another campaign.
Oh, this actually takes
Oh,
math.
It takes.
Free.
Yeah, so Atta, you see the flames. No, the two trees that hit are like it's pretty scorched, and there's like black and ash, but it doesn't burst into flames.
Or just
Atta, you see the ball of fire hit the creature, and it like almost it hits the creature, and you hear the and then it's instantly consumed within the darkness. The flames immediately dissipate. It looks like didn't do anything.
Oh,
You hear the grunt of pain. It has no like permanent effect.
okay.
how are you drawing the fire with the outline?
If you select the second color in the
okay.
freehand.
That's new.
Remove thy
No,
flames.
there was
The
in
forest
the
is
thing
not on fire.
before.
So yeah. Does that end your turn?
Argard. Was
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
the blind
that's my
shooting
turn.
was everything? Okay.
I mean,
Buster. What do you do?
Is he back already?
I'm run away from the fire
Okay.
and then
There
take
is
2
no
sharp
fire.
shots on him.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Keywords I'm looking for.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Is it finally gonna happen?
Fuck. What the fuck?
sorry.
Constitution, that's 18. There we go.
18? You succeed. You feel the sun pain, but you manage to pass it off.
Okay, now we take 2 sharpshooter shots on him. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh, also, I forgot. Did I take 5
Stop
damage
drawing.
last turn?
Nope.
I still don't get it when I get it, but
22 for the first shot.
Hits.
$25 points of damage.
Nice.
Second shot. That's an 8.
8 to hit.
Yep.
You hear a solid thunk as the arrow hits wood.
Okay, that's for her.
That's one of the first misses he makes.
Bjorn.
My first turn was when I missed. I
Okay.
missed twice.
I ready my attack.
Mhm.
I run till here, and as I'm running, I'm like, "Bring it to me!"
I think it's already gonna die before it even gets to you.
Okay.
No, because he's readying his attack.
Yeah.
I'm
ready
going
my
to
attack.
assume that is for
It
when it
is for
enters
you,
his
Ash.
range. I'm assuming it's for when
Yep.
it enters your range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's something Dirk would like to know. The condition for activating.
Yep.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
5 points of necrotic.
Oh no.
No,
What will I do?
Just for the
so
record,
I'm gonna try and find the
like
special
you guys are
attack
actually playing
push.
this really well, so you can act all confident. But if you were in all four of their order, you'd be taking 20 damage at the end of every turn.
yes, and I heal that.
Say,
Wait,
crap.
wait.
act
Is
confident all you want.
that necrotic damage?
It is necrotic.
So it would be half damage for me.
Yeah.
So
So,
fuck
so
your
what do you
shit.
do?
I take 10.
Pushing someone, forcing them to move. What is that again? Is that just a normal attack roll?
I'd say it's close. Like it's basically a grapple effect, but
Shove.
yeah, I'd say it's a grapple. Like it's the same rolls as a grapple, but they get moved 5 foot.
There's a thing for it.
There is grapple.
There is a thing. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
There is a grapple
I
move.
tried
If you
that.
move while grappling another creature, your speed is half.
Yeah,
Unless
but
Yeah.
that means I have
Yeah,
to
so
grapple
you-
it.
you
I
can grapple
want
and
to
move
push it. Just the
There's
shove
also
is the thing.
shove. Using an attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature. If you're able to make multiple attacks with
No,
Yeah.
but
attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
no, but you
Yeah.
can move a target while moving yourself
it's-
if you grapple.
If he's grappled, that
Yeah.
would also still require me to grapple it.
Oh, you haven't grappled him yet.
Yeah.
Okay, my
No,
bad.
because
my bad.
I used my attack to kill and then I jumped over.
Okay, my bad. So we
So
So you can shove them.
yeah, you had the page open. It's just a normal attack roll, right? Lex. Use the attack. You make an athletics check. Thank you.
Yeah. So like I said, it's basically just a grapple check, but you. Wow, you just barely succeed.
Yeah, I push it into
You push it in, like
into
as you touch
Yours
it,
direction.
like it feels horrible. It feels like rotted flesh underneath this mat of thick, old, dirty rags. You push it towards Bjorn.
Okay, so
swing bada bada.
first attack.
Just
And
like baseball style.
wait.
Would that be with advantage?
Calm down.
No, it's not with advantage.
Remove
So
4.
it takes yes.
14 to hit on that
14
Okay.
misses.
So, I was gonna tell. Fuck's sake.
You were gonna do the precision?
Yeah. Well, if it hits.
No, it misses. 14 misses.
Yeah, but I'm using precision.
Okay.
So, plus 1d8.
If they have an AC of 15, it doesn't matter what.
Yeah. Do they have a DC of an AC of 15 or higher?
Yes. Yes.
I shouldn't
No,
have asked
15.
for an or
Do I
It is
hit?
15.
just
or not?
roll. Just roll.
I remember earlier that you just barely hit with a 15 and
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
So
So,
So
yeah,
the
it-
first one
Yeah.
hits, and then the second one. Wow. I
Misses.
guess re-roll the damage,
But still misses.
but it misses.
and
Without
I'm gonna use my
advantage.
last
You
superiority.
don't have advantage on these strikes.
yeah,
As
that
is-
one
As
doesn't-
is in flanking.
I forgot to remove it, but it is the same thing. It is a 15.
Yeah.
I'm
So the first one hit, it does 17 damage.
Okay, and I'm gonna do the 1d8 for the thing,
That's all
Wow,
your superiority
nice.
die, right?
and I'm gonna
that's-
do.
That's all your dice, right?
So that's
Yeah.
I'm
precision.
rolling for the damage because I have
Yeah.
a great
So
weapon
yes,
fight.
he also did a superiority die for the 2 hit.
That's all my superiority die. But
So
yeah.
you use the last superiority die to hit with the second attack.
And
just-
I'm rolling for the new damage because of my
So
trait.
that's only 1/7.
Okay, so how do you want to do this?
No, I get to reroll all my attack.
No,
Okay.
only one
Does
or
it
two.
matter if you kill them?
Hmm?
You killed them.
When you
It
reroll
matters
a
for
1
the
or a
future.
2, but you can only reroll the 1 or the 2.
Oh, it's still.
It specifically states that you roll if you roll
Okay.
a 1 or 2.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
can't do
rolled a
double
1
them.
in the damage.
Yeah, but that means you roll 1d8, not 2d8.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Okay, so he just shoves it into me and I hit it like in the legs from one side, and then as the hammer goes to the other side, I bring it back and I hit it in the chest.
As it comes down, you sweep the legs out from underneath it, and you hear this. You will perish. The hammer comes crashing down. And instead, where other ones they just died and then dissipated, this one just burst into a massive cloud of black dust.
It hits.
Who dat?
Yeah.
He dat.
Does someone know a spell to put out fire?
There's no fire.
There is no fire.
but Velvet hasn't removed the fire.
Oh.
There you go.
I don't, if it was fire,
Derp
then...
said the trees were scorched and the creatures seemingly took no damage from the hit.
No, it did take some. You could feel like you could hear the sound of pain, but it had no lasting effect. It was essentially out of character. It was resistant to fire damage.
Yeah. At the end of combat, I'm going to ditch my wild shape.
Yeah, you're a human now. Oh, wait, you're not a human.
Is he human? No.
No, he's a Goliath.
He's Goliath.
Man, that hurt.
I'm not gonna leave my unicorn. I'm just staying on it.
Okay.
I mean, I could get rid of my white cube, I guess. Or I could turn it into something else.
Oh,
For no reason, because it does cost me spells like.
Turn it into a giant version of one of those while we aren't looking.
No.
The reason why I keep my unicorn is because I can use evasion.
can.
Then. And I can
Make
use
it-
evasion then, so yeah.
I take my major image and make it to a copy of Björn, but with a slightly bigger nose.
Because it's-
Björn would say like, wait, really? Do I have that one?
Hey, what?
Doing good.
This chap is looking good.
You hear the same sound as the creature that went into the tree now exits one of the trees.
Oh.
Attack!
You can't see any facial expression. It's just like a gap in between like the wood and just two lights inside. Are they dead?
Attack!
Yeah, they are.
No, we just hear beep boop. But we
Yeah.
also hear our healer talk beep boop.
Yeah. Beep boop, beep boop.
I should have used this
Ow.
fucking... Wait, the things we just killed, are they undead?
Yes.
Fuck, I could have advised so much easier.
Meanwhile, while this is going on, I'm just gonna go towards him and... What the fuck have you brought us into?
The spell Evil and Good isn't to
Yeah, it doesn't
destroy undead.
Do anything undead.
That's general divinity.
Dismissal. Isn't actually you make a melee spell attack against a celestial, an elemental, a fae, a fiend, or an undead you can reach. On hit, you attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
a punishment, but not the spell
Yeah.
Evil and Good.
That is from the spell. That is from the spell Evil and Good.
And also, to be fair, I mean, with all the things you just listed, they were sure one of those categories.
They were undead, but you
Yeah,
only know
but-
that now after combat. You didn't do any research on them beforehand, so...
True, but he just read what possibilities are for, what was it, celestial and blah 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 blah. I mean, that pretty much covers everything that those creatures could have been,
Yeah.
even with a low intelligence check. They are not.
Derp.
Yeah.
I see this creature come out of a tree.
Yep.
What do I roll to try and identify it as a certain creature?
Make a nature check. Actually, no. You already know. You know this wood. This is what is called as a woodward. Woodward.
Woodward?
Woodward.
Woodward!
Whoa.
Small creature. One arm is a club. One arm is made into a shield. Kind of like. You know you've seen like a couple of them around in this general area before. They've never really interacted with any of them, but like you know they exist in this area.
Ah.
Are
So
they evil,
woodward.
or are they tricksters, or?
For that, you'd have to roll a history
Yeah,
or insight check.
I just know they have to do it with the trees. So they're good guys, I think.
Better not tell them we killed trees before.
Attack.
You did what?
I still the staff, so yeah.
It's just waving the staff in his face. Hey, Mr. Druid.
Shillalok, poke him in the gut.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm not rolling for anything. Don't worry.
Other than your death.
Orin, you're not sure why you suddenly take 60 points of necrotic damage.
I'm still alive, so fuck you.
Acid just stares you down and gives you a death glare.
Sudden bonfire.
Anyway,
I have spells I didn't know.
Burn them at the stake.
Yeah, Lex, so
we
you
want
said
to
they are dead,
talk
but...
to the thingy.
And you were talking to the thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they dead?
Yes, they are.
Could you be like, why did you warn us? Did you make us trapped? I don't know. What's
There's
your
more work to
charisma?
be done. Follow me!
Can we kill it now?
I move after it
It's not
again.
gonna follow it.
Move back the way you came.
Are
Is
we
it-
going on a wild goose chase?
I don't know. It just says to follow it.
So you guys
I
follow
got-
me?
It's a
I
good thing
will
it's...
follow it. Last time I followed it, I got looked at from behind and almost died.
So yeah, as you guys are running back towards... It's again, suddenly from like this very bright open area to just complete darkness. As you enter this area, you manage to make it back to the path. The light comes up into a little bit, you can see more clearly. He leads you back to the path and then continues running the direction you were going before, down the path. He runs and just and suddenly stops and darts off to the side.
Just in case.
Most of you don't manage to catch this. Our guard, you see him dart off and into the trees. He becomes what he looked like when you first saw him. He just runs into the darkness and suddenly just turns into a tree. You know it's him, but he just looks like any of the other trees.
Okay.
As you guys, I need to drag you right. Come across this road. You guys are down at the bottom, maybe. And you see a creature standing tall.
Okay.
Taurus demon!
There you go.
This time, the unicorn rides on Uran and not the other way around.
For me, my character's still above it.
For us it
Really?
isn't.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me do this then. Nah.
Time to resync the things.
No, now I'm above it, right?
As you guys now run out into the small area. You hear the creature roar. Roll initiative.
Oh, can we at least look at it? What creature it is or something?
It looks
Can I
like
use my real dice this time?
yeah. Roll it and then I can edit
Oh
it.
my god! 5 again.
So
I can't roll initiative apparently.
roll initiative and then I'll change it.
Hey,
So it was a 5, right?
I rolled the same thing as last combat.
You rolled exactly the same.
Yeah.
Opposite question of what I asked earlier. If Rasak,
I rolled
who
the
is now
exact same
in
too.
if Rasak, who is now in human form, transforms into his eagle, does he get the boost from the initiative from the eagle? Or
If he
does he
transforms-
just stay with his
No.
initiative? No? Okay.
It stays from the initiative.
If you transform before initiative, then you can.
Well, I didn't really have a time.
What do you guys?
I was
all
just
of you have-
walking behind with the rest.
All of you have passive perceptions over 7, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't even know where
Yeah.
it's
Default.
Passive
Can I say
perception is
Default
your,
10.
it's your perception
Also,
plus 10.
update all of your health bars. 'Cause you
Alright,
haven't
it
had
is.
any- Okay.
Yeah.
As you come in, you see the one standing in the middle of the path, readying up like a massive sword. And then you see off in the distance, there's 2 others which seem to be trying to hide. They're not very successful. They're very big. You can see like they have these. The brow extends into horns that then curve up, and you can see the horns on either side of the tree, very unnatural looking. You can see the vicious-looking, jagged blades extending out from the dark shadows.
So they're literally striking a post behind the tree and we can just see them.
Yeah, no, they're trying to back up and stand up against it, but like they're not very stealthy. The sword's sticking out. You can see the horns.
One question. When I said earlier with my major image, I made it to a copy of Björn with bigger nose. Do I still have that? Can I reuse that?
Roll a Constitution saving.
Oh, because we. Okay, gotcha.
concentration.
Yeah. Constitution saving throw. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so now I get it.
Yeah. He was running along with you. You were so quick, like it was so easy to maintain. He was just running alongside you the entire time.
For fuck's sake. Then now I get it. And after all those con saving through.
In before Bjorn the entire time has been flirting with his major image. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
How you doing?
You're looking slick.
So yeah, or
Yes. Oh wait, it's my turn. I don't know how long the range of this fucking spell is.
What spell is it?
Ignore the giant eagle.
Oh there. That doesn't even look like an eagle.
Is
Okay.
that ours?
It will be.
This spell.
Can I ride it? Did you pick me up?
It's 20.
I don't have that
25
much strength, but I
radius.
am large enough.
You're currently 65 foot away.
I'm only carrying 4
Yeah.
weapons.
Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range, and you forgot to
Oh.
give the range.
Yeah, that's because I initially took the unicorn from the compendium, and it only gave me 3 out of the 6 spells I have.
Calm Emotions has a 60-foot range,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then a 20-foot sphere.
From there, you can hit people in this range.
In a circle, not a square.
But still 20 feet. So even, are they this 20? Oh, they're not even 20 feet. No, these two are.
You can't circle. You can't put a point there. You can put a point there. The square underneath it. That's 65.
No. So I am gonna move up to here with my unicorn.
It's something like that radius, right?
You can make a token with the
Really?
radius.
Yeah, that works. That circle works.
How?
Then I use it. So 60 feet from here.
I think it's a little lopsided to the right. It's 25 foot radius. Directly
Yeah,
to the right.
I had to do it from memory.
How much 20 feet.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Yeah, and then to hit at least these two.
From which location did you say?
Well, from location
Is
to
it
hit
like
at least these
the?
two.
Oh wait, the other people can see.
No, if you stay on your position, then you can, or at least. Can
No, I
you-
mean I put an aura around me for you
fa-
guys to see.
Yeah, Lex, can you just move your own token to the spot which is going to be the origin, or the unicorn? That works too.
And then use. No, wrong button. Aura of 20. Save changes. Yeah, I put it here. I put the spot of origin here.
You can make it so that we can see it if you want.
Okay.
So, charisma saving throw.
What all for circle? Yeah.
It's a 16 and an 11.
There you
Thanks.
go.
Yeah, it was roughly that circle, yeah.
What's the DC?
Oh. We need a circle. I don't delete. The DC, I need to check because some charisma of the unicorn is. See, spellcasting, save DC. DC is only 14. Wow.
So 14.
Oh, it should be higher, I
Rip
think.
Unicorn.
This one succeeds. The one around the edge fails.
How ignored is your thingy again? Your save DC?
8 proficiency spellcasting modifier.
Oh no, 14 is right, I think.
It's how much? What's this modifier for spellcasting?
Charisma, and there's a plus 3 in charisma.
+3.
Yeah,
so it's
14 sounds right.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
is if
'cause
it has a
it's-
+3 proficiency, then it
Which it
makes
does.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. One of them, so the one in the middle succeeds. You see it shake its head and then just like wave it like more like a cat, like a bull ready to charge. Shakes its head like that. And just the other one behind the tree, you see it kind of fade. Its arms go limp to its sides. It's now no longer really preparing.
You can move your unicorn again, since you can now just move the circle.
Oh, yeah. Take away the aura of it. Save changes. Because I don't want to have constant aura around my unicorn. And now it's my turn! Because that was only my unicorn's turn. Wait, I need to do this.
Okay.
And yes, let me see.
And you're done.
He only did his unicorns, so I don't know what he's doing. Still.
Oh, okay.
Everyone still got stuff on them. I got the 8 on them.
Sure. Everyone.
I'm missing 5 health.
Since I still have
I think you
moved
still
left,
have the gooseberry, right?
Yeah, you still have a good berry in your pocket.
Goodberry. Yeah, that's nice.
25. Moved there. Oh, in front of us. And now I use 8 again.
Okay. This doesn't stack, by the way.
No, it doesn't,
No,
but
it's
I
not.
was the only one without 8.
Yeah.
As lo-
So
as
I see
long-
you get 5.
But if I use it on a higher spell level,
Yeah. Well.
Then it's a higher number you get, so it.
Yeah.
would
It still
probably-
doesn't stack. So the 5, if you cast
Okay,
another
the
higher,
5
higher level.
would be overwritten with the higher number.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm not really using 4-level spells. You get 20 extra.
Yeah. So.
5 for seconds. No,
so
15.
it does targeted point. So it's still 3 people.
Yeah.
So which 3 people to gain an extra 20 hit points?
Since
Oh.
this is next week, transform.
It's 15. It's 15 extra, not 20.
Yeah, it's 15.
Oh, 15.
I could put it on Asa, but Asa's soon enough gonna transform, which makes him lose the
Maybe.
health. I put it on Bjorn.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on Asa. And I put it on the tiny midget.
Okay.
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 Sorry, Lancer, you already have enough health.
Yeah.
So how
Lex,
many do I get?
You get 15. It overrides the 5 you already got.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you get another 10 extra, so you're on 100 HP, Bjorn. And you already also regain
You're
10.
at 100 max
I know.
health.
You also regain 10.
Nice, triple digits.
Yep. So,
And
I'm the boss here.
83.
Thanks.
47 health. Wow.
47. Yeah. With a maximum of 51 for you, Alvin.
Yes.
And bless.
You're the queen vampire bitch around here. Yes.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. You take 5 point notes. Asa,
How far away are we again?
you are 65? I mean, you specifically are 70 feet? No, you're 65.
Can you give me a ride?
Well, it depends if he's going to transform. If he's going to transform, then he loses health.
And the one in the center is still angry, right?
Yep.
I am going to so enjoy doing this.
Oh. I am curious.
Hi, curious. I am felt it.
That was the wrong thing. I'm going to cast 3rd level spell, Tidal Wave.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Good to know he has that spell in case I actually gonna burn the forest.
Because the area is infeasible, each car in the area, so yeah, mark the area.
From me, that's up to there. Don't worry, I'm not going to cast it at this point. I just needed to
Can you mark the thing?
mark the
Awesome.
area. Yeah, don't worry. I'm using this marker and then I'm moving it in the right position.
Okay.
What's that little tiny square?
Doesn't matter.
It does.
It's attached to the thing.
It's triggering me.
There we go.
There it is.
Okay.
That's a tidal wave.
So at that point, a tidal wave just surges out and boom!
Can't you rotate it?
Oh, actually succeeds.
Couldn't you rotate it to get it, you know?
No, but that one isn't angry at me. The one in the center is, so I'm just blasting the guy in the center away.
You could get this one. These two.
You see the waves, the massive wall of water suddenly appear, rise up, and crash down. You see just suddenly eyes wide, like begin to prepare itself. It turns its shoulder into the wave and plants its foot down. Water still crashes over it, still takes the damage, but then as the water begins to fade, it then stands up and just.
The calm emotion ends on the guy that succeeded the calm emotion save.
Yeah, he
wasn't
wasn't affected.
It's in different ends. If the target is attacked or harmed by
He
a
wasn't
spell,
affected in the first place.
Or-
He succeeded the saving.
or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed.
Well, you didn't say
That
that,
is a good
to
point.
anyone, so
Oh, fuck.
you're bad.
It takes damage. The other one suddenly
Like-
looks at his friend.
Fuck.
And as
Give
a
me the
bonus
shot.
action, I use my Shillalak.
Chilililili.
So I prepare my weapon.
The staff begins to grow outwards. These natural growths and bright greens begin to coalesce around the form of the staff.
Chililililililili.
Zangerton. Asa.
I move
think he's
over here.
Okay.
So, with my quarterstaff ready, after casting the tidal wave, the staff grows with the power, and I just walk up.
Walk up casually.
Come at me, you crowd shit.
Charges straight towards you, brings his grip
Oh,
up in a massive uppercut. 18 to hit.
So
Yeah, I think that hits.
This massive, gnarly greatsword seems to be almost broken and looks to be covered in dried blood. Takes it up in an uppercut, strikes you across the chest and cuts it deep, and then comes out. And as it comes out, it surprisingly whips down with its head, bringing its horn down next to you, and tries to bite down at you.
okay.
It's more like opens up and extends further than you'd expect. It goes down for your neck. 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
10 damage as it goes for your neck. And just,
Okay, so what did the
Cuts it.
greatsword hit me for?
11. So 21 damage in total.
11.
21 damage against ass, huh?
Yep.
Oh.
This is now looking at you. Like, it tears up. Your blood is now in its mouth. You can see where it has like tusks, similar to an orc. Tusks jutting out from its bottom lip, now covered in your own blood, dripping down as it's looking at you. I can taste you.
Stop being creepy.
No shit, you just bit me, you douche.
That ends its turn. The next one. Together they shall, brother. Charges forward, does basically the same thing. 20 to hit on the greatsword, and a natural 1 to hit with the bite. Brings his greatsword in a horizontal strike, catching it, dealing 12 damage. As it comes down, its sword almost gets in its way, as it doesn't manage to actually get its teeth close enough to you to actually bite you.
How much damage did Asa get?
It's 12. So that's 20, 33 points of damage.
Are you trying to
Fast.
maximize?
I'm not fast enough. I only have 25. Wait, can I even go through here? Because I'm small, so
It's a tree. Right.
not the tree. I mean,
You can move
and
two allies. You can move two allies.
25.
You
I
just
only can move 25. Oh, but no. But if I take dash, it's over. So, yeah, that doesn't work.
If you take that, yeah. Remember, you would hit Asa if Thunderbolt.
Wait, with that 25, I could do it like that, right? Does that hit Asa?
Technically,
Yes,
you're clipping my
probably.
corner because of the width. Remember, the line extends like 2.5 feet both sides
wait.
of the both sides of your thunderbolt.
I want to hit all 3 of them though. God damn it! Asa, you're in the way.
Yeah, just
Could you
wait,
do
just
it
wait
like
a second.
this?
The third guy will get angry at me as well.
could you do it like this?
No.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try it anyway. So
This is about the width.
sorry, Asa.
You bastard!
Remember, this is the width of the attack.
What?
It's a 5 feet wide. beam
Okay,
that you're
I need to go,
shooting,
guys. So
Right.
see you guys later.
so-
See
Later,
ya.
Phantom.
Goodbye.
I'm not
We're
gonna
gonna finish the session as this combat round ends.
do- As
Fuck.
before. When Asa
Yeah,
dies.
since the last combatant is simple anyway.
So dexterity saving throw.
You as well, Asa.
Yeah, sorry, Asa.
That's
You
fine.
as
I
well.
know, I know.
First one fails. Second one succeeds.
Got him!
Last one
Yeah.
fails. So that's 33 on the first one.
Asa got half damage.
The first one failed. The second one succeeded.
Is it around up or
All
down?
3 were hit, right?
All 3 were hit.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
then,
16 or 17
16.
damage?
Oh, wait, yeah, we've just run down.
Run down.
I'm pretty sure one of the guys will hit me now.
Are we handing now?
No,
Okay.
when it hits Lester's turn.
Okay.
Phantom DM me what he's gonna do. So when this combat round ends.
Oh, I'm very surprised. Is it going to be shoot 2 arrows?
Surprisingly, yes. So yeah, Ulvin, you come up right next to him, this imposing figure standing around 7 feet tall, rivaling Razak's form, looking down at you. He kind of sees you approach. little one. As he just cast a lightning bolt, the blue energy arcs out, striking him in the chest, catching the other one just grazing its shoulder, and you see in the distance the other one gets caught fully as they all begin to tense up as the electricity sparks across their forms, and then all of it fades, and that one just looks down at you.
If he's going to hit me, I want to cast shield as a reaction. Just saying.
Bjorn, Yoka.
Okay. I wanna do something, but it's fuck it. It's not the optimal, but so I'm gonna run at this guy.
Are you gonna run or just move?
I'm gonna use a shove at him as my attack to knock him prone. So I'm gonna run at him and I'm gonna like tackle him like in the chest with my shoulder.
Okay, athletics check. 29, fuck me. With an 8. You manage to like shove him down to the ground. As he falls, however, he does get, because it's a unique thing with him. It's a 22 to hit.
Who's he hitting?
Bjorn.
Oh, thank God.
How much to hit?
22.
Yeah, it hits.
So that's plus. So that's 8 damage. As you shove him down, he's like, takes his greatsword, and as he's falling, manages to swing and catch you and slice across your chest as he then lands on the ground in a big dust cloud.
Okay, then I'm gonna punch him with my fist, with my right hand.
Okay.
So it's because I have Tavern Brawler. It's a 1d4.
Tavern.
And and I'm proficient with it. Fuck, I didn't set
so
this
just,
up.
It's
So 1d20
it's the
plus
same-
3
it's the
plus
same
5.
it's the same 2 hit as your sword.
So a
With
21
advantage.
to hit.
Roll for a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because he's already prone.
Yeah, he's prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So you
that.
hit.
So it's a
1d4 plus your strength.
It's 23.
4 plus 4 plus 5. So it deals 9 damage.
And you're using your bonus
Nice.
action.
And
As
I'm
you kind
using
of
my
like-
bonus. Yeah,
And that's another-
You come in, you charge in, you get your shoulder like right into his gut, lift him off his feet, and throw him to the ground. As he catches you on the shoulder, you're like, "Motherfucker!" Just sucker punch him right in the jaw.
and then
As you catch him in the jaw, your fist immediately begins to be covered, like immediately gets covered by Ass's blood.
and then I grab him with my bonus action.
Yeah, bonus
I
action,
grapple
he can
him.
grapple him.
Okay.
Do I have advantage?
Because I don't.
It's technically an attack.
Yeah, it's a special attack.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Is it?
Wow! I rolled a 4.
With an 11, he fails. As you just like, bitch, punch him in the face, and then grab his arms and just put them in.
Boom.
So he's now he's knocked prone and he's grappled. But you'd have to also be prone technically to grapple him.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Though,
Okay.
or you can stand on him. That technically, no wait, you have to use one hand to keep him down. It's the
Yeah.
I could
reading.
grab his leg. I grab his leg. Well,
Oh, yeah,
I,
you just keep his leg up so he can't
I
stand on it.
I just keep his leg up.
I would
Can
like
I
to
do
say
that?
The shove does not count as an improvised or an unarmed strike or improvised weapon.
What?
Okay.
The
The
shove
shove counts.
counts
as
as
an
an
attack.
Will he still?
So the
Well, even
bonus
without the
act-
advantage, you succeed.
Yeah, he shoved him down. That's his attack action. And
Yeah.
extra attack is whenever you make an attack that includes the special attacks.
Yeah. When you hit when you
You can
hit
do it
with
with
an
unarmed
unarmed
action.
strike,
Legs.
Yeah.
I punched him.
He made a second. He did an extra attack to punch him and
I
grapple
do
him.
2 attacks.
Grapple and
Remember,
shove are
he has
considered
extra
special
attack.
melee attacks.
Oh, okay.
Melee. Shove and grapple are
The
special melee
optimal
attacks.
thing would have been go here, use the advantage, and hit twice with the maul. But fuck that. This
Yeah.
is a lot cooler.
This is the
You just-
funner.
This is
Just knock
this
him
is
down,
the fun
punch
one.
him in the face.
And then
And
I
keep
grab
his leg up. So he
I
can
grab his leg.
Grab his leg.
Basically, you look at the situation and see, okay, there's the Goliath, and next to him is that Taurus thingy, and there is a very angry Taurus next to a gnome, and you're like, I guess the Goliath needs my help more.
Yeah, it's not like I'm almost dead or something.
Okay, fair enough. You look very wounded.
Yeah, because some douchebag shot a lightning bolt at me.
Who is that? What?
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I rolled 2 natural ones.
Wow.
2 nat ones.
Yeah, this guy who got calm emotion runs in like, we will take them, and then just whiffs, totally missing Bjorn with both of his strength.
Should like sprint in and then
You just say this like
flat on his face.
as Lester.
Shoot.
I'm just gonna do on the closest one. 27. It's 27 plus 26. That's 40, 53. 2 arrows just straight past your head, Ulvin, catching one in the chest and one near the throat. As the arrows just you hear him, like his like deep, gruffly snarling is now kind of mixed with this open air pipe kind of sucking noise as the arrows in his throat. Still standing, still looking at you with like a dead stare.
Wow, he has more than 80 health.
And
As that's why the session.
Yep.
You see this? This is an improvised weapon. I have his leg.
Oh my fucking god.
That plus 11 in athletics is gonna pay out next session.
Velvet, you son of a bitch, you stole my build.
That's definitely not both from the new books that I got yesterday. Both of those creatures. All 3 of them, actually. The Woodward, the Taranuk, and the Bodok are all 3 from Volo's guide.
Yeah, I'm gonna end stream.
Okay.
Thank you guys for showing up. We should have a session on Friday, because Velvet will finally end the campaign. Other than that, yeah, as per usual, thanks for showing up. Thank you, Lex, for resubbing. And see y'all next time.